playing too.
And welcome back, everybody. The second quarter just about to get underway here. Officials waiting for the teams to switch sides. Marching band in on it. A great night for high school football in North Carolina. First ever live telecast of the regional championships right here on 521. Garner is in action against Jack Britt on 520. The Eastern Regional also live here on Time Warner Cable. And of course, the state championships coming up next weekend. They kick off on Friday night. Every one of those games live right here on Time Warner Cable. Little handoff. Rogers stuffed in the backfield, knocked down at the 5-yard line.
That was a big play defensively. Nigel Peeler there, 52. He's going to come up with a big stop immediately because if this ball bounces to the outside, it's 6 points. See now, here he comes. Track the back, make the tackle. That's his read. He makes the play. And now, again, you see the white shirt swarming to the ball. I mean, they can come away with a big play here with the stop because, again, Page has been down here before. Defensively, can they do it again?
Summers in the shotgun, 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking for somebody to get open. Great coverage. And Summers is going to be knocked to the turf near the 20 and dump it off.
Tell you what, that's a poor non-call because that's intentional grounding. There's nobody out there. Now, granted, he got rid of it, but there was nobody out there. So he gets into trouble. He goes back to his left after he scrambles to the right. There's nobody to the left. See, defensively, everybody's flowing. And see, he slips and falls, it takes it away. But right now, you look out there, there's nobody there. So they got away with that one.
And a big non-call is that would be a makeable field goal.
I don't think after the last one they want to try that, but if they have to, I'm sure they will.
I think that's correct. On 4th down, they will go for it here. Summers with Rogers to his left. Rogers gets the call. No, it's Summers on the keeper. Summers is in the end zone. Touchdown.
I'll tell you what makes this play is going to be the patience of the quarterback on the fake. When he makes the fake, watch the defense. Everybody flows with the back. Good blocking to the left, and he walks into the end zone. But by him being patient and showing the football or not showing the football, defensively, I don't think anybody knew where the ball was. Because there was a huge hole left, but again, because of his patience, he allowed everything to develop.
Extra point attempt at that time by Ryan Jackson. Whistle blows, of course. So that'll go against the Pirates. We'll see what they do here. They'll reset it. And Jackson puts it up and knocks it right through.
Is it safe to say we can blame the first one on nerves? Because that was a much better kick by far.
And there's another look at it as Summers is rewarded for some great plays in this early going here.
Well, watch the patience. See, right there, that's what got him. When he stuck the ball in the back's belly, everybody thought the running back was coming to the right. That's what I talked about, patience. He didn't rush it, but this is a guy you got to stop. We talked about him in the open, being a big player for the offense and the Pirates. Right there, you see why he's going to NC State.
If ever you're not satisfied with one of our tires, please feel free to bring it back. Thank you. Discount Tire Company.
What it means to work at Discount Tire is taking care of people the right way and giving them great service.
Integrity to me means doing the right thing each and every time, no matter what. Without integrity, really, there wouldn't be a Discount Tire.
We're not just a garage or another tire shop. We're in the people business, and we're there for you.
Come on down to Discount Tire, and you'll see the difference.
And welcome back, everybody. You can hear the home crowd. You can hear them stomping and cheering. You can hear the bells. They're fired up because the Page Pirates have just taken the lead for the first time. And on the kick. And there's a scoring update as Garner leads Jack Britt by an identical score. And Mallard Creek is going to get a huge return. And following the block, a straight arm. And now down to the 20-yard line. It's a race to the cone. It's a touchdown.
Special teams. And Marquez North.
Marquez North with a touchdown of 80 yards off a catch and run, and that time a kickoff for a touchdown.
When we talked about the return of the Pirates, watch the return of the Mavericks. North hits it north-south running full speed. You're talking about a guy that has a 4.3 40-yard dash time, a big receiver, 207 pounds, a locomotive down the field. Stiff-arming people, telling them, get off of me, I'm going to score. Watch the replay and determination because he had very little blocking. It was all Marquez North.
Kramer in to attempt the extra point. Get a whistle to stop it. So we'll add 5 yards to this extra point attempt. Kramer this year is 89 of 92, I think, on extra points. Pretty remarkable. Made by Aaron Harbison. Kick up and through.
Momentum killer. If you're the Pirates, you felt like, okay, now we're on the scoreboard. Before you could blink your eye, you see this man right here, a D1 recruit. Phenomenal player, just a junior, will be back for this offense. He changed the game, and now you got to go back and regain the momentum you had because right now you got to say the Mavericks got to feel pretty good. See, the ball hits the ground. Now watch he just take off. Right here, now he's in full stride. See you later. Bye. Get off me. Next. Cut by you. I'm getting ready to stiff arm you. Get off me. 6.
Marquez North. Kickoff returns of 90, 92, 70 for 3 touchdowns in the regular season.
See the hole right there? That's the lane. He saw the lane. Good blocking. It just fanned out and it parted. And then when it parted, he saw it. And again, that's 4-3 coming right at you.
Marquez North with 2 touchdowns. Doesn't look like he's broken a sweat yet.
Going back to the Pirates, 28 Drew Rogers and number 9, Orlando Hatfield.
And an update from the regional championships. Scotland County leads Newbern 28-0. Scotland County has been amazing this year.
They have.
Porter Ridge leads Mooresville 13-7. And Mallard Creek's getting ready to kick this off. Kramer once again keeping away from the deep man. It's taken at the 20-yard line. Short return out to the 30-yard line. Savon Wall ridden out of bounds. Today's game is being brought to you by Charlotte Motor Speedway. Buckle up for a great season of football and don't forget to purchase race tickets for upcoming events at Charlotte Motor Speedway. A great night for football, a great night for the big plays so far. Pirates working out of the shotgun is Summers. He'll keep it. Pick up a 4 on the play.
So Summers is a very big quarterback, 6'3", 200 pounds. He's the size of a running back, but he's a double threat through the air, surely on the ground. And when you really don't have to throw the ball, why should you? Because this is a situation where offensively they're trying to keep the ball away from the offense. And if you have a quarterback or someone that's very capable of helping you do that, that's what you do, and that's what they're doing with this kid Summers. Again, he has the ability to make big plays.
4 wide. Rogers this time gets the call. Breaks out across the 38-yard line. Great second effort. Call it third effort. And that's good enough for a first down.
Well, just call it effort. I mean, really. That's what it's going to take from this football team, because you feel like the Mavericks are the underdog, although they're not. When you look at Page, the history and what they've done over time, and you have a program that's looking to get back to the championship. Up front, see the good blocking there. You got Summers. You have players that are able to play. Again, they're undefeated. And a lot of their reason they're undefeated is because of this offense, and show you this kid here. I mean, they're not in awe of the Mavericks and all the awards.
Gavin in motion right. Summers looking right. Nice little bubble screen, and another broken tackle in the secondary across the 45-yard line, and the ball gets loose. And Mallard Creek has it.
That's a big play, because offensively they were moving the ball back down the field, just about to answer the bell. But you talked about effort and play. And now let's see on the offensive side of the Mavericks, can that shift and translate into points for their football team, because offensively they had a little drive going. Big play, big strip there by Donaldson, number 20. He pulls it out. I mean, when you can't tackle the ball carrier, you tackle the ball on the strip. One person holds him up, second man strip, and that was good defense.
Hatfield has it taken away by Donaldson, the senior, 5'9", 185. Led the league in interceptions. And off, left side. And it's another big gain for Jalay Duncan.
Well, now you're starting to see, again, we just talked about it. Can the offense pick up where the defense left off? On that play there, you're going to see Duncan break a tackle. They're running behind the All-American, DJ Humphreys. See, good blocking. He's to the outside, break a tackle. I mean, here's another kid that's a playmaker, and surely, as I mentioned before, this is the offense. This is what you have to contend with for 4 quarters.
And wow, there's a bit of a surprise as Crest leads Charlotte Catholic 14-7. And up the middle, flag comes in as Duncan gets out across the 35-yard line.
Well, I think that's holding.
It's in that spot.
Yes, it is. But again, offensively, they are committed to the run. Face mask.
Crowd reacts. And a face mask will move the Page defense in reverse. Coach Gillespie not happy. And there you can see it.
Yep.
No question about it. 1st and 10 for Mallard Creek. Up 13-7. And once again, it's Harbison with the carry. Breaking free, touchdown.
I guess that's the Mallard Creek version of running quarterback. Wildcat surely giving this defense problems. As Harbison, nice blocking again to the left, and he finds a crease. I mean, the playmakers are making plays. I mean, these are the same people that have been making plays all year long, and tonight is no different. As Harbison there, 190, 6-footer. Big play of this offense. And surely you put him in at quarterback, another threat that can run the football. And you pair those guys with Duncan, and surely you know what he can do. And who do you key on? Because, again, this is something I'm pretty sure defensively they're not prepared for, another running person coming out of the backfield.
Kramer steps it up, and it's blocked once again.
See, those are big. It may not show up now, but if this game gets close, it's going to show up somewhere, because now you look at the score. If Page comes back, scores a touchdown, kick the extra point, that's 14. And so now you're down 5. And if you score again and the score remains for the Mavericks at 19, you take the lead.
Another look at this blocked extra point. That's 2 of them in this game.
See, these are plays, again, you look at points after the scores. We see the touchdown here, good blocking, and he's off to the races.
Harbison with a 29-yard run from scrimmage for the score. Mallard Creek up 19-7 now as we take another look.
See, blocking downfield by Duncan and Wallace enable him to get into the crease. At the same time, we go back to the extra points. See, what you don't want to do in a close game, having to go for 2, because even if you go score 6, you take it away if you don't get it. And again, it puts the offense in a position to do some things, provided this team scores touchdowns, to put them right back into the game.
And over in the East Regional, Jack Britt now leads Garner 12-7. A little bit of a surprise there as well, as Garner has been outstanding, undefeated on the year. Jack Britt with 2 losses. The winner of that game will meet the winner of this game next Saturday on News 14. Short kick, taken at the 30-yard line. Return out to the 40-yard line. Breaking tackles it into Mavericks territory for a nice return. And once again, Orlando Hatfield.
And that's what we were just talking about, Paul. Being in position to put points on the board. This offense has been in position throughout the night in terms of being in position to score. The first drive, they came away with nothing. They're driving on the previous drive. They got a fumble, and then that's what we talked about, the score. This football team has come from behind time again, so you don't look for them to change their game plan and to panic in any way.
We're here at Page High School in Greensboro. Page, of course, in the red, Mallard Creek in the white as they get back on the attack. To the 41-yard line goes Summers, nearly picking up the first down. It looks like it'll be about a yard short.
Well, I think we'll see more of Summers because he's been the one player, consistent player, but defensively so far here in the first half, it hasn't been an answer for him. And just like we were saying before, Paul, this offense has made plays and about not making mistakes.
That's Putnam in motion. Handoff gets jammed up as there's a defender. Oh, my goodness, Rendell Mash in there as if he was part of that play.
Well, big play by Mash. I mean, up front, you got to say the Mavericks have played fairly well. They've created some opportunities for the defense and surely created opportunities such as these as penetration. Penetration kills any play. Running play, passing play, someone's in the backfield of the opposite color, and that's too deep when you look at an offense. And when you do that, you allow the other players behind you to get involved on the play.
Now Page will spread things out 4 wide at the top of your screen. Empty backfield. Summers looking right side. And a catch is made, and there's a first down on the second effort of the receiver as Rogers comes out of the backfield, or out of the slot anyway, and makes a nice catch for the first down.
Nice catch and grab. You mentioned the word effort. This team isn't short on effort, and I think that's what they have in confidence, and that's why they've come back. And they feel pretty badly right now to see a missed tackle. Covington just flies through the air, but at the same time, you gotta think that offensively as a team, they feel like if we quit making mistakes, we've been in position to put points on the board, we might have a shot tonight.
7:25 to go first half. Summers will keep it himself. What a tough runner.
First downs. Big key, first downs. Because if you can keep the football away from this offense and you don't want them to score anymore, although I'm not saying they won't, but in terms of playing catch-up, you don't want the lead to get out there so far as you can't play catch-up, because defensively, this is a very good team. and you look at Mallard Creek, they are a very good team. So you have to say to yourself, will we have a chance if this team extends it? Because when you look at the Mavericks, they haven't been challenged an awful lot. They've always, for the most part, played out in front. So they're used to doing that.
Rogers slammed to the turf.
Good play by the defense. And we just talked about it being a stingy defense. They have given up some big plays tonight, but again, there's only 7 points to show for it. And when you play with the lead defensively, there's confidence because you just pin your ears back and attack the football. And defensively up front again, not a lot of push. You got penetration by Stephen Askew, 22, as he makes the play. But you don't see a lot of red jerseys moving the white ones. You see the white ones getting into the backfield. There's no movement up front, and that's why you have so many bodies back there making plays.
Summers has been tough to contain on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself, trying to improvise now. And he'll be knocked down at the 32-yard line. The Mavericks defense holds. A big 4th down decision coming up.
Well, they've done it when they needed to. And then on this drive, they needed to. Because now, with 5 minutes left, you got to think the offense, if they don't go for it, but I think they're going for it here on 4th and, what is it, let's say 4th and 7. So I think they'll go for it. But again, let's see what the defense does. But I think Summers will be involved in this play.
Three wide on the near side. Rogers in the backfield for Summers. Summers rolling left this time. Stops and pops in. It's caught at the 20-yard line. Down to the 13-yard line goes the receiver, Tevin Morrison, the junior, and he was wide open.
Well, what they did again, when you get a lot of penetration, you move your quarterback to buy time and create space. When you do that also defensively, you have to shift to where the quarterback is, and right there you see the wide open receiver because defensively, because of the movement of the quarterback, there was an overshift which left a huge opening for a big play.
Summers doing a great job to throw against his own momentum, was able to stop, threw a dart. Morrison makes the catch and moves the chains. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Summers sets up the screen, it's caught. And down to the 10-yard line, and the tackle is missed. Down to the 1-yard line, and the Pirates have a great chance here to cut back into this lead. Hatfield with the catch.
And again, effort, the missed tackles, broken tackles, whatever you call them, the receiver must go down. Nobody's out there. Nice screen. Missed tackle, 1, 2. Missed tackle, 3, 4. So you got to make a play. You have guys in position to do that. But again, because of the determination, it's hard to bring these guys down. As Hatfield, he's shown the ability that he can make plays.
And tough to stop Page in a short situation. Summers now drops back. Rogers is there, and he'll follow Rogers left. Breaks a tackle. Is he in? Touchdown. James Summers now with 2 touchdowns in the game. And Page is right back in it.
Well, the field positioning, being in position and finishing off drives. Again, they've been in position. That particular time, they're finishing the drives, but they're putting the ball in the hands of their playmaker and say, go make a play for us, and so far he's answered the bell.
Ryan Jackson. This high snap, but a good hold. Jackson bangs it in. Mallard Creek with a 5-point lead. A game of shifts, a game of big plays.
It is. Sweep, missed tackle, touchdown. But Summers is a player that when you get in this part of the field, you give it to the guy that you know can make a play. He's done it all season long. Nice drive. They picked up big 3rd downs. The 4th down surely was a huge play. It gave the offense a chance. And again, going back to the missed extra points, when you have these types of games, this is where they loom large. Because if they can find a way, they being the Pirates can find a way to hold, maybe they get another score here, maybe coming out of the 3rd quarter, the game changes. Now the Mavericks play from behind, provided they don't score any more points.
once again, Ryan Jackson will set up to kick it off for the Page Pirates. These undefeated teams vying for a chance at the state championship next Saturday, 3 p.m. And it's a good kick, and we take it at the 15-yard line. And another big return out across the 30-yard line to the 33. A flag comes in.
There is a flag at the 32-yard line.
Harbison with the return.
You want to take a guess? Blocking the back, holding, which one? You know it's not face mask. I'll say blocking the back. Blocking the back and holding, that's what you normally have on a kickoff return team.
And it was interesting where it came in.
It was. You still never, you gonna take a chance or what?
I'm not taking a chance either. Not on live TV. Not on live television.
Holding.
There you go.
Well, you knew what it wasn't.
I knew what it wasn't.
No, but like you said, normally in that area, it is holding.
And Mallard Creek is going to have that 17-yard return erased. Holding penalty be marched off against Mallard Creek. 4:09 left here as Mike Palmieri considers his options and puts his offense on the field. Andrew Goodman will work out of the shotgun with Jalea Duncan to his left. Is that Humphreys in motion? He settles. And Duncan will follow Humphreys out to the 31-yard line and pick up 8 on the play.
I tell you what, that's a very dangerous play for the defense because when you look at defensively, they've committed everybody to the run. They're bumped man-to-man on the outside. If Duncan can break that one tackle, he would be standing in the end zone. I mean, that was a huge hole. Watch how it develops, Paul. See, you watch 75. Bam. He gets his block. They converge on the tackle, but big play by the defense because if that doesn't happen, he's off and running.
A body like that, all he has to do is step out of the way to make a bit of a hole. As Humphreys was almost looking for somebody to hit on that play. Andrew Goodman under center. Duncan, the tailback, and he'll get the call on the delay. And he'll break a tackle at the point of attack into the secondary. He goes out across the 41-yard line. And it's an easy first down for Jalea Duncan. They'll move the sticks.
Well, you saw good blocking. I mean, we just talked about it. He went back to the same hole that he just had before. There's a soft spot in the defense. So he takes it, he follows his blocking, and there it is right there, back inside. And after that, he's just a big, strong runner, not willing to go down.
His first half of action has had everything we could have asked for. A kickoff return for a touchdown, an 80-yard pass for a touchdown. Some great defensive plays as well, and there's one as the Pirates are all over that play.
Well, what you're going to see is that the Pirates committed, not only they committed their defense to the line of scrimmage, but how do you offset that when you can't get penetration by your down lineman, you blitz your linebackers. What you would like to do there is confuse the line of scrimmage, force them to do something else. See, good play. He got inside by making a play, and I think when you look at them, you blitz your linebacker, there's Workinger, he gets in there with some penetration of his own.
Sean Workinger in on that play for the Pirates. Second down and 13 to go. Clock running, 2:16 to go. And Goodman, it looked like he touched the ground.
Quarterback down in the backfield. That's going to bring up a third down. Use them if you got it.
And that'll bring up a big third down. A rare mistake in execution for Mallard Creek.
Well, we talked about the play before. Defensively, they walked their linebackers up inside. And I'm pretty sure that's what Goodman saw, trying to allow his offensive line a chance to adjust to the formation of what they saw defensively, and they just ran out of time.
And it's home field, trying to be a home field advantage for the Pirates defense on third down. Little jet sweep coming right at us, and here comes North. He's cut down at the 45-yard line, but a flag trails the play, and that's probably not going to be good news for Mallard Creek anyway.
No, it's not.
And it is a hold called against Mallard Creek. The initial indication is we see North shaking it off after some pretty heavy contact.
Well, initially I thought he was going to pick up a lot of yards. We see holding by the offense. But North appears to be shaken up, but good flow. You see there, North kind of favoring that shoulder as he got chopped up pretty good. But defensively, I was going to say defensively, it was a nice flow by the defense to get over across the field because of his speed, but they cut him off from picking up the first down because initially there was a good block in the point of attack, but he couldn't turn the corner because of the defense.
Mallard Creek leads it 19-14.
I am so excited to be here at Charlotte Motor Speedway and ZMAX Dragway. There is truly no place like this in the world, and the excitement is everywhere. These are the most amazing racing facilities in America, where over 200,000 of the finest fans come together to cheer on the best race car drivers in the world. You're absolutely going to flip when you see this amazing mecca of motorsports. So call 1-800-455-FANS for tickets and grab your cooler, grab your family and your friends, and let's go racing.
You're watching the Time Warner Cable Game of the Week exclusively here on Time Warner Cable and Carolina On Demand. We hope you'll like us. That is Carolina On Demand on Facebook, and follow us on Twitter as well. And a high snap. Trouble. Almost blocked. Contact. No foul called. No flag. And the ball is returned out to the 34-yard line. So, holy cow, Ethan, we've seen just about everything.
Yes, we have. High snap. Almost a block punt. Good field position for the Pirates.
And Ed Britt is injured, and that is a blow to this defensive squad if he is in serious pain there on the field.
Well, he goes for the block.
Back.
Yeah, he goes for the block. This is what happens when you get kicked in the stomach. But there was no foul because Harbison does a very good job of trying to fake it. So he lays out, get kicked right in the wrong place. And that hurts.
No doubt about it on the replay.
That hurts. But he sold out. He sold himself out. This is what it's all about, championship football. He sold himself out to try to make a big play. And partly he did because it's good field position, but that's what happens when you get kicked in the wrong place.
Britt able to walk off under his own power. That's good news. And as I said a second ago, this defense is going to need him back out on the field. So hopefully Britt will be all right. 1:13 to go first half. Mallard Creek with a 19-14 lead. They've thrown a little bit of everything at Page, and Page has responded on the strength of James Summers and that incredible running attack. Let's see what they can do here with 1:13 to go. Summers will work out of the shotgun with Rogers to his left. And he'll keep it. On a delay, he'll get out across the 36-yard line. Mallard Creek indicating a fumble recovery. The official's not indicating anything.
They're doing a lot of talking. Okay.
And usually when you don't see much movement from the official, it's the offense getting that fumble back. And
I think offensively they're committed not to turn the ball over, but semi-attack. Semi-attack means throw a safe pass.
And Summers just drills it down the field, and it's nearly intercepted. A great play to block it away by Jalen Samuels, and he nearly picked it off. The sophomore had a shot at it.
So much for the safe pass. go deep. But as you see, that's why Samuels almost picks this off. Jamal comes up with the big one-handed grab. Because if I'm Page, I feel pretty good right now. I've made some mistakes. I'm down 5. I don't want to give the ball back. Surely not a score. I don't think you'll see that. Then again, I could be wrong.
We've been wrong before. We've been
in
similar situations. With 45 seconds left to go, indeed, Summers is going to fire it over the middle. It's caught. Hatfield to the 45-yard line. And the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in a half. The officials will move the chains, and then they'll restart. And Summers will stop it immediately. A couple of clicks off the clock. So Page has a chance here. This run-heavy team, they're going to have to throw the football, though.
Well, you move the pocket. Give your quarterback a chance to either run it, but at the same time, by running it or putting him in that position, it forces the defense to move. If he drops straight back, now they drop straight back. And when he moves a little bit, he opens windows by his movement, and that's all they need is a window for him to get the ball off.
2nd down and 10. Rolling, moving that pocket, connecting. Down to the 30-yard line in the middle of the field. And the clock stops once again to move the chains. And once again, Page will hurry down the field to spike it.
See, by moving the pocket, you change responsibilities. If this was a straight drop back zone, you keep the ball in front of you. As we see the play here, it's got to be offsides, but maybe it's not because that was a quick snap, go down. But at the same time, going back to that point, when you move the pocket, Paul, defensively you change responsibilities and everyone has to move. But at the same time, as you're moving, the receivers are moving with you. Normally when you have a zone, the defense, you drop back. Yes, the receivers are moving, but you can see everything develop right in front of you. And again, that's why these receivers are doing a very good job of finding the openings in the zone as it moves. And Summers, with his movement, he's doing a very good job of keeping his head up and finding those receivers down the field for big plays.
Kevin Gillespie in the huddle, fired up. Page Pirates 13-0 on the year. They have not lost at home, and this home field advantage has stood them in good stead. Last week against Butler, Page trailed by 20 points and came back on the strength of 4 turnovers in the second half. Not only shut out Butler, but Butler's offense never had a chance. There were a couple of times when Ed Britt and Blake Hickman were just in the backfield making hits, making plays. And if Mallard Creek outsizes Page a little bit on the field tonight, Page's execution has been terrific.
Well, again, that's why I credit the offensive coaches of the Pirates based on what they're showing right now. And I'm pretty sure the second half you're going to see this type of movement. And they won't put Summers back there and let him be a standing target. Because, again, if they're going to throw the football, this is the best way to do it because the Pirates have moved the ball effectively, but they just haven't have enough touchdowns to show for it.
Summers just left, steps into it over the middle. It's incomplete. Clock stops with 6 seconds remaining. So Page will have another shot at the end zone here as that one was intended for Hatfield and incomplete.
Well, I think you'll see the movement again because with the movement defensively, you see the secondary and linebackers are losing their coverage or they're losing the receiver. But again, that's based on what's happening on the offensive side, and that's what that's designed to do. Tells the receiver, finding opening, sit there and I'll find you.
Now Creek dropping their safeties back a little bit. A whistle will stop this action as I believe we've got a timeout called before the snap. So Mallard Creek will get the timeout in. Mallard Creek has been outstanding this year, 13-0 on the year, also undefeated at home, been #1 in the state all season. There were a couple of people that had them #2 to Butler when we covered that game at the beginning of the year, but Mallard Creek beat Butler 28-20, and they've been pretty much blowing out teams the rest of the way. And this is a big test against Page, a team that is not only well coached and well disciplined, but a team that's fired up after that win against the 2-time defending champs.
Well, you look at Mallard Creek, a young school, 5-year existence, very good football players, as you can see. And you talked about Coach Palmieri and what he's done with this program. He's done a very good job with this program. And they have a group of kids that are going to come through there the next couple of years to continue the program. And you have to take your hat off to what he's done with his staff and show you the players, and that's why they are where they are, and they've done a good job in addition to have some very good football players and a good program.
Got coaches like Coach Aaron Brand on the sideline. It makes a head coach confident that he's got a great staff. On 3rd down, Summers Shoots it towards the end zone, and it's batted around, and it's caught. Touchdown!
Wow.
Brian Spain is Johnny on the spot. And Ethan, I almost jumped the gun on that call, but something told me that ball might go up into the air.
Well, you kind of had I thought it was a ricochet as the coverage was there, and it just seemed like something was going to happen for the offense the way the ball hung in the air, and receiver, defender fight for it. Ball bounced up. Spain, right position, but that's why they call it football. We talked about the score. Now it's a big difference.
Ryan Jackson will step in to kick the extra point, and it's up and through. And I have to say, the way this thing started out, against all odds, Page is ahead at the end of the half, 21-19. The first half has been a highlight reel, perhaps none as exciting as the touchdown we just saw. And Brian Spain, look what I found, a touchdown in the regional playoffs.
You got that right. You got 3 defenders there to make the play at the pitch. Someone kicked the ball, and that's how you got the ricochet, just trying to defense this long throw. Try to see here. See the ball right there. The ball was kicked into the air, looks like by, can't tell, looks like 20 Donaldson, but I'm not sure. But again, Spain, right place, right time, and it's almost Christmas. There's your gift.
The Page Pirates lead the Mallard Creek Mavericks by a score of 21-19. It's halftime. We'll be right back.